Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brick Ninja. Today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Harry Potter set, Triwizard Tournament, The Black Lake. This is a retired LEGO Harry Potter set. It has 349 pieces, 5 minifigures. It is set number 76420 and it is recommended for ages 8+. So now that we've got all of the introductions out of the way, let's get to the review of the set. So here are the builds of the set, and first off, we have this little boat right here, and this is a standard little boat. There's nothing too special here. You do have 2 oars, and a minifigure can hold those, and there is enough room in here for you to seat a minifigure. So that is the little boat. And now starting with the top half of the tower platform build. This is really cool. It's a very well designed structure. Starting with the back here, you have this little ladder for a minifigure to crawl up or climb up. And in here you have a couple of silver cups. You have this little bottle right here, which I guess is maybe like a potion or something. I'm not really sure. And then you have this little build right here with a light gray minifigure head. It's just plain. There's nothing on it. And then you have these 2 other pieces. And I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but it's something. It's a build. It's an extra little build that's in here, so that's nice. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but at least it's something that's there. And there is enough room on this little balcony right here for you to be able to have a handful of minifigures standing. There's quite a lot of room, so that's good. And there is a play feature with this little wooden plank area right here. So back here you have this little Technic rod, and what you do is you push this and then it flips the little wooden plank over so that the characters can get knocked into the water. Come on. Oh, I see. Never mind. Not push in. Push down. Oh man. If you push down, there we go. Yep, now it's working. Yep. You push down on it, and that activates the play feature. And up here at the top, you have this printed clock piece. And back here, you have this little Technic ball, and that can be used to spin the clock around. So that's really cool. And you have all of these nice sand green Lego elements, and it just makes for an overall really nicely designed structure. Now moving on to the underwater scene. This is really cool. This has a lot of life to it. First off, back here in this little hole, you have a golden cup. And you also get a little crab in this set. And you have this little fish. And you also have this little creature right here. Now, I personally don't know what this creature is called in the context of the Harry Potter universe, because I'm not very well versed on a lot of Harry Potter universe facts. But this is an awesome molded figure. The face is really creepy and cool looking, and it's kind of like a shimmery silver white color. So this is a really awesome little addition here, and it can sit on a stud. And you also have some seaweed right here, and you have some sand green masonry bricks and a lot of other kind of sea green type colored pieces. And you also have right here, which is of course important, this is where you can have Ron and Hermione being held into place when they're underwater. What you do is you just attach both of them with the back holes on their legs, And that just allows them to look like they're floating in water, waiting to be rescued. And that's pretty much everything with both of the individual builds. You've got a couple more pieces of some little vines back here. And now taking a look at both of them together. So what you can do is right here, you have two of these pieces right here, and these pieces are used for a lot of modular buildings. And in a way, this set is modular. It's not a modular building or set of any kind. It's just that it acts that way. And you take this and you can attach it on top so that it looks more accurate to the actual scene from the movie, which is very cool. And it makes for a really nice display build overall, having both of these on top of each other. Here are the Ron and Hermione minifigures that come in this set. And I'm showing both of them together because their torso and legs are identical. And the things that are different and unique to these characters here are to match this scene from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. They have these expressions where it looks like they're sleeping, which I can't exactly remember from that scene in the movie if they were like unconscious or something, or what exactly they were doing underwater. But these are some really good faces, and these would make great faces for like any type of custom minifigure that you wanted to make of somebody that was sleeping, because we don't get a lot of minifigures with their eyes closed. So these are really great facial expressions. So that was Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Here is the Harry Potter minifigure that comes in this set. And this minifigure is Harry Potter after he takes the, I believe it's called gillyweed, and he like transforms into kind of like a if that'll stop being blurry, kind of like a merman, like fish, like half fish, because these are supposed to represent his feet turning into flippers. And you just get these kind of tan or skin colored flipper pieces that have been around in Lego for a while. And the rest of the minifigure is also really great. Taking off his hairpiece is a standard hairpiece. I think this either still is or was at one point Lloyd's hairpiece from Ninjago. And as you can see, he has his wand for an accessory, and he has the gills, I believe they're called, on the side of his face, which is really cool. And he also has them on the back side with his angry facial expression, and it says Potter on the back of his torso with a star. So that is the Harry Potter minifigure. Here is Victor Crumb, and this is a really good minifigure. I love his tank top torso. The detailing there is really cool, and there's lots of little like wrinkled lines and things. And he has a really good face print with some nice detail for his facial hair. And he also has a really nice hairpiece and a little bit of back printing. And in this set, you also have the ability to turn Victor Crumb into his shark form from the Goblet of Fire Black Lake tournament game. That's the word I'm looking for, game. Because you have this really weird looking, it's not a face because it's a mouth, because this is the face and you have this. So now Victor Crumb is in his shark form, and you have this really awesome headpiece and a really crazy looking mouth on the head. So that is Victor Crumb. Here's the Mer person, and this is an awesome minifigure. Her accessory is this golden trident piece, and this minifigure has this awesome hairpiece, which I believe was first introduced in the very short-lived Lego video theme. And this is a fantastic hairpiece. It's like it's blowing in the wind. It's all windswept like that, or in this case, swimming underwater. And you have this fantastic molded tailpiece and some great detail on the torso and the head. And turning it around, you have a more vicious and angry expression with a lot of teeth showing and some really great back printing as well. So that is the Mer person. So that is my review of the Lego Harry Potter set, Triwizard Tournament, The Black Lake. And overall, I think that this is a really great set. All 5 minifigures in this set are exclusive because of at least one new thing about each of them. And that is really great. You don't see a lot of that anywhere in Lego. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this set is retired. This was a 2023 Lego set, and I believe it retired at the end of last year. And I highly recommend getting this because, honestly, this set I would recommend overall, honestly, for anyone. Like, number one, if you're a big Lego Harry Potter fan and you really love the Goblet of Fire as a movie or a book, assuming that this scene is in the book. I've never read the book, but I have seen the movie. So if you're a big fan of the movie, then you'll most likely want to get this set if you can find it somewhere like on Bricklink. And overall, like, even for non-Lego or non-Harry Potter fans, for just regular Lego fans, like, this set is still great because the underwater scene by itself is really great, and there's a lot of awesome pieces that could be used for all different types of underwater builds and different types of mocks. And the dock build with the little watchtower, that's pretty good as well. And this is just overall a really great set. I can't really find too many faults on it. Like, maybe the back could have been covered up a little more. Maybe it could have had some covering on the back of the watchtower. But overall, there's not really too much to complain about here, at least in my opinion. I really, really like this set, and if you're able to find it somewhere on the aftermarket, like Bricklink or maybe a Bricks and Minifigs, and you're able to find it for a relatively cheap price, then I highly recommend it. So those are all my thoughts and opinions. Feel free to let me know yours down below in the comments section. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. And as always, Ninja Go!